once again, it's time for the Tige Pickle Show, the shortest hour in radio. This is the 2596th edition of the Tige Pickle Show. Here he is to greet you a full hour of good music, mirth, and merriment. Tige Pickle.
Thank you there now, Joanne Holland, and how you all are doing out there? This very bright and beautiful...
There isn't a commentator with the same view of the world, and certainly no radio show that mixes news, gossip, opinion, humor, and history with such gleeful abandon as Blakely George's Tige Pickle Show.
Joanne, today is such a gorgeous day. I think we'll just play music and not have many messages from our beloved sponsors. Certainly it must have been a day like this when old Alexander the Great, several centuries ago, sat down and cried because there were no more worlds to conquer. Well, when you live in a small town, as I have all my life, Blakely is a city of about 5,500 people, and hadn't had 5,500 people too many years. Well, you meet all the characters in and around the restaurants and barber shops, and it was sort of a hobby of mine picking up these little sayings. And the fact is, my father had a lot of them, and he used, and I expect I learned a lot of them from him. And they somehow or another, as the late Colonel Stone, a very prominent attorney here in Black, used to say, said he had a head full of useless information. So I think I'm in the same situation. I got a head full of useless information. I got a few little gems that sent in to me by one of our listeners the other day. And I think it must have been provoked by the fact that Jimmy Carter is our president. You know, he made the statement about lusting in his heart. Well, this lady sent me a definition of an elderly wolf. She says an elderly wolf is a fella who won't lust much longer. Music, Joanne.
Is there anybody that's not fair game for Tige Pickle?
Oh, we talk about it, but we don't ever say anything mean, no, Andy. It's always, we try to brag on people. I think that's been the philosophy of my life. And it's sort of, I guess, explains the success of this show. We let somebody else do the mean jobs.
He's been on the air for 13 years. Tige Pickle. That's his real name. In fact, you can't plan on what's going to happen from day to day, or what'll be said. What you can rely on is Mr. Pickle. Some thought will grasp him, a saying or poem will come to mind, and with no more than a swallow and a breath, he's off and running. Do you have any idea what you're going to talk about tomorrow?
I certainly don't. I don't know till I get here and go on there. And sometimes I don't know until I start to talking about it either. Sometimes I don't know what it is after it's over. Joanne, the old clock is shaking hands. That means it's time to go. Give me a little...
For the 2596th time,
thank you for listening.
He's brought folks the news of the world, the news of the state, and what's going on in the neighborhood. Not according to the wire services, not according to the newspapers, not even according to the networks. According to Tige Pickle. From Blakely, Georgia, I'm Andy Johnston.